Hello. Hello. We are awake. We are alive. Hiya. Is everybody coming to the show? Are you talking to me? Is everybody coming to the show? Are you talking to me? Are you talking to me? Tis I. We are waiting for everyone to arrive. Hello. Good evening. Ooh. Hey John. How are you? I hope you're well. We're having a little gentle wake up. We're saying, hello everyone. We're here. Hey. How are you, John? Yes, I'm well, thank you, hun. I've had a great day and we're going to have a really super live. Hey, Erica. Nice to have you here. Zoe, hey. Okay. Hey, and we're going to have a really super live. Hey, Erica. Nice to have you here. Zoe, hey. Okay. Everybody is waking up and coming back. Fabrizio, lovely to have you here, darling. We've got live gift goals today, which is lovely. And it really does help. So we're getting everyone here. So guys, could you please start tapping and sharing? And we want everybody to arrive tonight, which is gorgeous. Fabrizio getting the live gift goals off on a good start. Assad, you have flippin' Izzie. You lucky sausage. Hello. The time on a bridge. It's a bit sparkly. We like it. Oh, fuck, I'm crossing. Hello. Guys, it's Izzie. Hello, hello. It's lovely to have you here. We're at the Diamond Eye Bridge in London. And the Diamond Eye Bridge is called Chelsea Bridge. Fabrizio, hello, my lover. Carla, hello. Welcome. You're back with another live. And I promise you... Oh, I thought that was a dog. It's a bloody green bike. Are my eyes broken? Potentially. This bridge is beautiful. Hasina, hello. Welcome, welcome. Guys, we're going to get everyone here. And you know how we do that? We use our thumb muscles. We tap. Brilliant. Just like Ezekiel has done here. We share. JR, thank you for the follow. You are most welcome here. My name is Izzie. And I do night city walks everywhere. And right now we are in our London series. And we are starting at the very beautiful Diamante Bridge. DJ non-trivial here going, hello, 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 what's all this then? Hello, hello, hello. Cami, thank you for the follow. Laurie, hey. We are at the Diamond Eye Bridge, aka Chelsea Bridge, and we are going to have a fandabadoozy time, guys. We are going to walk all the way through London. We're not going in the River Thames tonight. But as we can see just ahead, does anybody know what these chimneys are? What are these chimneys? Let's get warmed up. What are these chimneys just here that we're looking at? What can we see? We've been through so many places, haven't we, recently? And I'm wondering, have you guys been learning a thing or two? Yeah, guys, this is Battersea Power Station. We've got a great view of that. And it's right next to Chelsea Bridge, also known as the Diamante Bridge, because it's so sparkly and pretty, isn't it? It's lovely. Guys, if you're new here, we do night city walks and I do many accents. Well, this bridge is a little bit of a wobbly one, but it's a really beautiful sparkly one as well, and it looks like the sun is still setting, which is just beautiful. So we do night city walks here and we have a really lovely time. Hey Leo, hey Mimi, hi from the French Riviera. Is it a four cornettos views? Guys, let's get tapping and sharing. Hey Princess, lovely to have you here, my love. It is really nippy noodles tonight, so if we just hold down the screen, tap share to everyone. Hey my love. It is really nippy noodles tonight, so if we just hold down the screen, tap share to everyone, and helps us flexing that thumb muscle. Tapping, tapping, tapping. Whatever just followed, thank you, whatever. So the Diamante Bridge, it's one of many bridges in London, and for some reason all the bridges are over on the west side, not really towards the east side of London. This is the last one. The rest are tunnels. Well, the last one is actually that one. So yeah, the rest are tunnels, which is quite peculiar. It's a really beautiful view tonight that we've got here, and we're going to have a really wonderful time. So this original bridge that was made in 1858 was reportedly considered cursed. So it was used from the iron from the Crimean War battlefields, including Sebastopol, and many Londoners believed that it was just unlucky. So it was just superstitious, to use that kind of material. So they didn't really like it. They didn't trust it. So there was an initial toll that had to be paid on here, which was just outrageous. And obviously, what are Londoners great at? Rioting and saying, "Excuse me, government, we're not paying that. Bugger off," impolitely rather. And that's what they did. So they protested, and the government were like, "Okay, fine then, we'll drop it. We won't do it anymore." So this bridge, the Diamante Bridge, which is so pretty, this was opened in 1937, and it's the first self-anchored suspension bridge in Britain. So it's actually pretty light, and it's one of the lightest bridges in London. It's not particularly because it's got that suspension, it's not as dense, and it made it lighter and a bit more stable, especially in the pre-war period. So that's pretty funky. Guys, if you're new here, we do night city walks, and tonight we're going all the way from Chelsea Bridge up through Victoria, into Soho, into Covent Garden, into Chinatown, into Trafalgar Square, and ending at Embankment. So we're going to have a really wonderful time. How safe is London and England these days? My daughter is coming over soon. Aussie Annie, London and England are very safe as long as you've got your wits about you, darling. I am one of the only female TikTokers that does night city walks, and so far I haven't been punched or I haven't been stabbed, but people have wanted to buy my hat from me when I've been wearing it. But unfortunately tonight I haven't got a hat on, but I have got my big sheep coat on because it's nippy noodles, it's bloody freezing. So yeah, let's go. Let's hang out. Donna Maria, thank you for the follow. It's lovely to have you here. Another gorgeous bridge lit up over there in London. But we're at Chelsea Bridge right now, and we're going to make our way all the way into Victoria, which is a beautiful area in London. Very wealthy area. It's only where, Buckingham Palace is, darling. So, rather blue blood and all that. We'll do our posh laugh. I'm also going to do up my coat because flippin' heck, it's chilly tonight. Ooh, look, aeroplane coming fresh from City Airport, I think. Hey Mary, lovely to see you. And Amy, yeah, look at Battersea Powerhouse, that is wicked, right? Bridge is quite quiet tonight, which is nice. I'll make you an offer you can't refuse. Yeah, I'm gonna give them a knuckle sandwich. Don't know who I'm giving a I'll make you an offer you can't refuse. Yeah, I'm gonna give them a knuckle sandwich. Don't know who I'm giving a knuckle sandwich to. Stop that right now. You are. So we're heading away into Victoria. It says my connection is a bit unstable. A bit like me. Ha 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 ha. There we go, I think that might be better. Et voila. And we are heading in towards Victoria. And we're going to have a great one. Hey Amy, it's lovely to have your company as well. Guys, let's keep tapping and sharing. We want to bring everybody here. John is absolutely on it, sharing the live, which is really helpful. So we are going to head on down Chelsea Bridge Road, which is just straight ahead, which is really helpful. So we are going to head on down Chelsea Bridge Road, which is just straight ahead, and swing a right at Ebury. Right, it's green, I can cross. Ha ha ha. We're in London and it's a really beautiful night tonight. The sun has set. Ha ha. We're in London and it's a really beautiful night tonight. The sun has set. I'm gonna get run over. There we go. And guys, I've got my chalks tonight. So here we are. You used to do the Chelsea cruise last Friday of the month. Oh, that's very swanky. So here we are. You used to do the Chelsea cruise last Friday of the month. Oh, that's very swanky. That's very swanky. See some buses, the London Classic. You hate the road crossings around there. I know. You have Classic. You hate the road crossings around there. I know. You have to look both ways. You have to trickly check yourself before you wreck yourself. And we're passing the Lister Hospital just up here on our right. Very pretty hospital. I wouldn't mind breaking my leg in there. Oh, people taking cute photos, guys. Lloyd, what are your comments? Shut up, mate. Yeah, enough of that. We're not on here for weird trolling. Go away. Troll. If you're going to troll anyone, troll me. Troll me. Exactly. Nice comments only. And if you want to say something a bit, I don't know, unsavoury, then roast me. Why? Because my ego is impenetrable. I couldn't even pronounce that right, and here, I don't care. There we go. So we're heading straight from Chelsea Bridge, and we are going into Victoria. There's a nice little walk around here. So lots to see, lots to do in this area. So back at Chelsea Bridge, mate, Hitler had his eye on it because it was so pretty and sparkly. It was full of diamond eye. No, not really. He targeted it for bombing, and it was with the Luftwaffe bombings. It was a really strategic one because it was, you know, to take it down and disrupt all of the routes, and that's what he did. So, right old bugger he was. And yeah, the view from the power station is fab from there. If you've just joined, we were just looking at it, but isn't this beautiful? So I still need to invest in a phone stabilizer, because unlike my co-host Vinnie, I'm not the most stable tripod. But we're here. Teresa, thank you for the follow. This is what we're here for, guys. You can jump on that follow train, and you can also tap this little orange heart at the top here. You get a notification every time we go live, meaning you do not miss a single bit of the fun. So join us, join in, keep tapping, keep sharing. Teresa, I'm so glad that you love watching our live. We love having you here. Please do tap and share. It's a great way to get us out into the algorithm, because we are but a drop in the ocean, but we want to become the entire ocean. I've also got to turn up my brightness, because I did have a lot of carrots, but I can't completely see in the dark. Perfect, Teresa, exactly. That's the best way that you can help us out. Having a little follow and a share. Guys, can you help Teresa do the same? Thank you for the heart me, John. You're part of the gang. So we're having a lovely walk through London, and we are heading up towards Victoria Station. Really iconic station of London. So as we're walking there, we've been talking about Chelsea Bridge, about how Luftwaffe's bombing happened. It survived the Blitz, but there were lots of close calls. And Queen Victoria, she didn't like the first name, so it was supposed to be called the Victoria Bridge, but when it was made, she refused to have her name associated with it. She said, "I will not be associated with such a plain and all utilitarian structure." So that's why it became Chelsea Bridge. Richie, evening. How are you, my love? Amy, thank you for joining the Heart Me. It's lovely to have you here. Mary, that's wonderful for sharing. It really helps. And we're heading up, and we're actually heading into towards Covent Garden tonight, which is wicked. So we're going to have a lovely stroll. It is a little bit colder tonight. Not me thinking that said Albert Square. It's Albert Square. Dun, 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 dun. Marie Crenell, thank you for the follow. That's what we need. So this is central London in the Victoria area, and the sun is still setting, but it's a bit chilly tonight, that's for sure. Okay, we're going to walk in the road. Hopefully not put a camera in front of people's faces. They tend not to like that. I tend not to like that. So if we do come across people, you'll just have to see my sketches. We're trying to get a sketches partnership, guys. Oh, bonsoir, hello. Bonsoiré, my darling. Oh, and she's half leopard, half lady tonight. Whoop, whoop. Which half is she? You'll have to find out. Obviously, I'm half leopard, guys. Duh. Oh, it's lovely to have you all here. We've got a lovely journey ahead of us as we're strolling through the streets of London. History in every corner. And whenever you look at buildings, you can always see which ones are the historical ones. You know, which ones have been here for a while versus which ones are pretty brand new, you know. Thanks, guys. I got these on ASOS. They are funky, and I do feel like I can, you know, lead a jungle. Apex predator. Oh, I love a bit of reggaeton. So we're heading up, up, up towards Victoria tonight. And we learned that Queen Victoria, she didn't want the Chelsea Bridge to be named after her because it was too dull for her tastes. Sorry. I think we can cross. I think we'll survive. I will survive. Hey, hey. We did. Hey, Magic. Whenever I see Mary commenting, it's always like, oh, Izzie, what are you doing? Whoa, I nearly tripped. I'll send you a postcard. That was a nice trip. Oh. So in 1970, back at Chelsea Bridge, it was a site of a violent biker gang battle. This was between Hells Angels and Essex Nomads. So if you're new here, not only do we have gangs in London, you know, like knife gang and knife crime, you know, running the streets and that like, wait, a lad, give me your phone, yeah, or man's gonna beef you up, bruv. Man's gonna like point this pointy end to you, you get me? Man's gonna make strawberry jam fall on the floor. But we also have biker gangs, and they're rough. They are what we call RUFF, rough. And they decided to have a massive fight on Chelsea Bridge back in the 1970s. So they rode down with their flipping Hells Angels and Essex Nomads. They rode down and they were like, right, meet me at the bridge at 2 o'clock for a punch up. And that's it. All right, our gang's better than your gang. And that's exactly what happened. Okay, right, Ice. One comment's funny, but no more from you. Right, Ice. Genuinely, it was funny for a minute, but now you're a pest. We don't want pests. 7F, thank you for the follow. Whoop whoop. Let's keep tapping, let's keep sharing. Guys, we've already reached 10k. That is wicked. We're going to do a battle once we're at 15k, once everyone is here, alive and well and ready. We had a good winning streak last night. We're going to see if we get anybody else in a do-rag that's nice, because that white guy was not. He was a fake. He was a big fat faker. And we are coming up to Victoria Station. We made very good time for that, didn't we? So here's the coach station. Woohoo! That's right. And we're going to head in to Victoria Station. Now, this is a really iconic station. And it's actually, it used to be 2 stations in one. So there were 2 rival ones. There was the London, Brighton and South Coast Railway, and then there was the London, Chatham, Dover Railway. They were clashing, and then they were like, okay, if you can't beat them, join them. So they just became one. Why iconic? Because it's London, Mike. That's why, darling. Everything in London's iconic. Hello? I'm in London, therefore London is iconic. Oh, hello. Personal space, lovey. And it's a very interesting building. So, again, this was another one. This was named obviously after Queen Victoria, but there is no record of her ever visiting the station, and it's rumoured that she found the area far too smoky and far too common. It's like, love, you're having things literally named after you. Put a smile on that punum, will you? Let's not overuse the word iconic these days. Iconically, iconic. Icon. I'll overuse it if I like, Mike. Why? Because it's my mouth. Hub Victoria. Ooh, ah. Mary, you're my icon. So there is a secret wartime HQ which is below, and during World War II there were loads of secret tunnels and loads of secret bunkers underneath Victoria Station. These were used for military communications and logistics, but some of them have remained sealed off and unused today. But whenever that happens, you know, oh, they're sealed off, they're not used, I'm like, yeah, sure they're sealed off, sure they're not being used. Vitus, it's Izzy. I'm not a boy, but that's all right. You can still call me bro. What's happening, bro? It is very quiet tonight, Alan. You know, for Buckingham Palace Road, where is everyone? Guys, let's keep tapping and sharing. We are going to battle at 15k and have a little light one, a little warm up. And we've made it to Victoria Station. Bro. We've come all the way here. So the nearby Victoria coach station, which we actually just passed, it was back there on the left, that opened in 1932, and it was once considered a bit sleazy and a bit dangerous. Sorry, darling. At night, because it would be full of hustlers, particular workers in the adult market, and pickpockets. So they had to revamp that. Oh my God, coming in here, I feel like I'm about to have an epileptic fit. Flipping heck, it's bright. Whew! We're in Victoria Station, and it's a bit overstimulating. Wow. Okay. Hopefully the escalator will be working on the station. I'm just going to show you guys around. There are a few bits that we can buy. Cute. Candy World. If you want diabetes, this is where to go apparently. Mountain Warehouse. Love a bit of Mountain Warehouse. Good hiking boots. And Victoria Station has got its very own shopping mall and good places to eat as well, because it's one of the main stations in London. Waff, thank you for the heart me. It's lovely to have you here, my darling. Welcome. We do night city walks if you're new here, and right now we are exploring Victoria Station. And look at that, the escalators are working. And you love the food area upstairs. Hey Pepper King, nice to have you here, darling. We are in Victoria Station, and I always have to pick my step. I can never just splodge onto it. And here we are. So in the early years, first class passengers had exclusive waiting rooms. They had separate entrances, and they even had their own taxis and carriages. I don't know when this stopped, but at that time the lower class had less appealing facilities, let's say. So here we are, Victoria Station. She's a big one. I think there are 20 platforms here. Loads of shops. It's always so busy. And it's a key landmark in London. Guys, if you're new here, we do night city walks. And my name is Izzy. And it's lovely to have you along. What really helps is tapping and sharing. We're exploring Victoria Station, and just outside the station, the Victoria Palace Theatre. It was infamous in the early 20th century for its risque burlesque shows. You know, I've never been to a burlesque show and I really want to go, but I fear that I would want to go and start dancing myself. I love it. Oh my gosh, I love Dieter Von Teese. But what was she doing with that weirdo? What was his name? Marilyn Manson. Oh, he gives me the creeps. But if you do like Marilyn Manson, I do believe that he's doing some gigs in Camden this summer. If you like him, I'm judging you. I'm judging you hard. So some of the planning from, you know, the great train robbery in 1963, some of its planning actually took place here at Victoria Station. It's where they scoped out train routes and the different cash schedules. But here we are. We can see little Ben, who runs 5 minutes early. Fabrizio, do you like Marilyn Manson? Oh no! What if you are Marilyn Manson? Oh no. Just where you're coming up used to be the police station of Victoria. Really, did it? That's cool. And here's the Apollo Victoria. And the famous Wicked show, which is absolutely brilliant. Okay. We are at 15k, so let's whiz in for a battle. During the Cold War, Victoria was known as a drop point for espionage activity, so its huge crowds made it really easy to pass packages unnoticed. So this was an absolute haven for spies because it would just be so busy and so full, everyone would just be able to do it. Oh, I love Ozzy Osbourne. Now we're talking. Pepper King, Wicked, having a share of the live. So helpful. And Fabrizio getting warmed up with the live gift goals, which is brilliant.
Don't rely on a man. Hustle on your ones, not with 5 other man, huh? What have I become? Devil to the Lord, but an angel to my sunlight.
Okay. Hello.
Hello, brother.
How are you?
Ooh, I'm fine. I'm good. And you too good.
I'm very well, thank you. We're in the heart of London and we're by
Ooh.
Little Ben.
So sweet. Good. Very good. Very good.
Little Ben here, yeah. Would you like to do a
Ooh.
battle?
Well done.
Would you like to battle?
I like everything.
You like everything. Oh, well, that's beautiful. Thank you. I like
That's
you.
beautiful.
And thank you for the
That's
follow,
beautiful.
guys.
Thank you. Thank you.
Okay, we are battling this lovely soul. Let's get tapping. Let's get dropping in
Guys, double open, guys.
the roses. Here we go. Usman, thank you for the follow. Hey Hamid, how are you, darling? John coming in with a heart. Pew. You'll be back in, you're coming home from football. Okay, my darling. Kanda, thank you for the follow. So guys, the first gifts are 2 times the points. So if you can drop a bigger gift, that is absolutely wonderful. Here's little Ben for you guys. So we've got to keep tapping, tapping, tapping. And that will really help us out here, guys. And if you're doing gifts, we've got 2 times the gifting points coming up here from Little Ben. We're in the iconic Victoria area by Victoria Station. Okay, right, we've got some gift targets. So guys, we've got 3 people, brilliant stuff. John coming in with roses, Pepper King coming in with roses, fantastic. We just need one more person. Cupcake, Brilliant stuff. So 2 times gifting points is going to be starting really soon. So if we can drop Hey Saab in the bigger gifts, that would be fantastic. So we can get a really good score. We can cinch that fantastic score, guys. It's lovely having you all here. We do night city walks and we're in a really cool battle with a cool guy by Little Ben. Okay, so we've got the 2 times gifting points starting soon. I think we can do this, guys. I believe in us. 2 times gifting points starting very soon. I'll let you know when it's starting, so we can get that good score. Okay, guys, 30 seconds. Can we drop in the bigger gifts right now? We've got 25 seconds to achieve this goal. Yes, John coming in with the heart. Hey, Usman. 2 times gifting points, guys. Pepper King coming in with the heart. This is great. John coming in with the heart. Pepper King coming in with roses. Hi, Amir. Wicked stuff. We're going to get a good score here. And we're going to get off to a really strong start. We're going to start on a strong foot tonight, that's for sure. Just as we are by Little Ben in London. Here we are, guys. So Little Ben famously runs 5 minutes early. So 5 minutes late, rather. So it's actually only 10:05, but the clock says 10 past. And it's actually made people late. Had the opposite effect. Okay, we've still got a minute to go here. We're in a good position, which is great. And we want to make sure that we stay in that really good space, which will be fab. Okay, we're in the seconds now, guys, of this battle. We're feeling quite confident, right? We're feeling confident tonight. We're feeling confident every night. We're going to start a win streak. Okay, we've got 30 seconds, guys. Let's see if we can clear some of the roses. Get them off the shelf. Let's clear up some of those roses. Excellent. That's it. Clear them off. Clear them away. Wicked stuff. Let's get them away. And guys, whoever the MVP is going to get their name by Little Ben. 3, 2, 1. I think we did it. Yes, guys, we did it. Oh, that is wicked stuff. John, MVP to you, my darling. Pepper King, HQ Things, thank you so much. That was absolutely wicked. And for everyone that contributed, thank you. So, guys, did we get anything? Oh, John, you got a glove. That's fantastic. Brilliant stuff. I think I can only see John with a glove. All right, well, that's wicked. We'll say toodaloo. And it was lovely chatting with Assad. Assad, it was lovely. Oh, okay, he's gone. He's popped off. That's all right. Guys, that is fantastic stuff. And thank you, John, for the MVP. Oh, I know. No power up for you, Pepper King. That sucks, doesn't it? But you know what? We've got a few battles in us tonight, and I think that we're going to get off to a really good winning start. So if you're new here, when we do battles, you get your name in London. John is going to get his name by Little Ben. Lil John for Little Ben. And that's what we're going to say. We're going to put Lil John Glenn. Or should we just put Lil John? What would you prefer, John? Should we do Lil John by Lil Ben? Or do you want just good old-fashioned John Glenn? Or should we do Big John? Your choice. You tell me. Chalk at the ready. Lil John. Lil Richard. Okay, here we go. Right. I'm going to do Lil. with an apostrophe, all right? Lil John. All right, John, ready to take a screenshot, darling? Hold on, let me get everything in. Screenshot for John. Wicked. Guys, if you're new here, we do night city walks, and the MVP of battles, they get their name splattered across London. And Pepper King kindly reminded me to buy some chalks. And by kindly reminded me, I mean they made a really sarcastic comment. You know, you can go into a shop and buy some instead of needing them. From Vinnie. Oh, John, you're wicked. Okay, guys, let's get out of this area. I feel like we've been staring at Little Ben for quite some time, right? It's time for us to move. And it's also time for me to do up my buttons because they've all popped off. And that's not because I've been having too much food. It was because I was squatting, all right? But they do pop open at Christmas time. What can I say? My little Santa belly. Hi, Usman. Right now, we're in the lovely area of Victoria, and we're looking at this station over there that nearly collapsed in 1988. A massive sinkhole just appeared in the floor out of nowhere, and this was because of poor tunnelling works nearby. So they had to have like these emergency repairs. And right, Tommy. Thank tomorrow is Friday. TGIF. User, thank you for the follow. So we are now going to head up Daisy towards St James Park. And we're not visiting Buckingham Palace tonight, but we're going to be going on to some other lovely places. We're just going to pass by, give it a royal wave. That's what we'll be doing. Oh, hello. That was a big beep. All right, I think we're safe to cross. More or less, just about. And we're heading up to Daisy Doos. Lovely. Guys, let's keep tapping, let's keep sharing. It's wonderful having you all here. We're in the heart of London. We are passing by Victoria Station, and now we're going to head all the way up towards St James Park, which is one of my favourite parks in London. Not so sure, dropping in a popular vote, they're very helpful. So, what helps us out, guys, if you're not gifting, is to tap along and to hit the share button as many times as you can. And yes, Mary, Google Maps is a thing. It's a thing that clearly I don't use or know how to utilise successfully. But that being said, all right, your girl navigated Peckham last night. We went all the way from Denmark Hill into Peckham, Bermondsey, London Bridge. We did it in the middle of the night, alone. Well, I'm not alone. I've got hundreds of you guys with me, which is wicked. Popular votes working. Yeah, the Ritz Hotel. Richie, are you going to buy me a cocktail, darling? I like a virgin cocktail though, to be honest. And by cocktail I mean it will taste like fizzy pop. Yes, you're right. And I think it's just straight on down here, no? Let me double check. Oh, thanks, Saab, saying I did well. It felt like a really fun time. No, it's just straight. Look at me, I know where I'm going. Ooh, I like this new version of Izzie who can read maps. She's a queen. She's got this. You're in very safe hands. Fabrizio, grazie mille, my darling. Owen, good evening. Welcome here. We're in the heart of London and we are coming up into St James's Park now. I think it's going to be pretty dark and we're going to go into the park tonight because I don't think the gates are very big. So if we do get locked in, I think I can step over them, but we'll check. We'll see. Absolutely. Izzie Dizzy is busy. And I don't need a whizzy. Why? Because I was an adult and I left. And I did one when I left. Hello, fluffy doggy. That was a very fluffy dog. John is like, oh my God, Izzie, no, you're not going to put yourself into this park nonsense already. Any cemeteries at the park? No, but maybe there'll be one grave, mine, tonight. Hopefully I don't get bloody stuck in there. Honestly, I'm like, come on, I'm going to show you guys a fun park. Please don't close, please don't close. Give it a moment, she will ask, where am I for sure? Oh, I'm just like your handle, I'm not so sure where I am half the time. Cam, hell yeah, I've got this. That's right. Even if I don't got this, I still got this. Why? Because there's no such thing as a problem, just happy accidents. Okay, can I cross? Nope, I can't. I will get flattened. I don't want to become strawberry jam tonight. Yes, you're right. So this is where the horse guards are on the left. So during the day, whoa, you're going a bit fast, mate. Calm down. So are you lot. Flipping heck, this isn't an A road. Literally nearly getting flattened. I'm from Milan, but you need to go to London because it's an awesome city. You absolutely do. So in the day, the horses guards come out here and they are guarding Buckingham Palace. And this is where lots of noob tourists go, oh my God, it's such a pretty horsey. Let me just pat it and give it a little tickle. These horses are trained to mow people down. So don't. And do not grab the reins. They are literally there to protect the Buckingham Palace. I know. But to be fair, I'm a noob tourist at the same time because I get lost. But I don't try and grab the King's Guard. That's one thing I don't do. That's only where they keep the coaches, royal coaches. You need to go to Wellington Barracks. There we go. Learning something new every day. Sorry, darling. No worries, sweets. So we're walking in towards St James Park. We're around the back of Buckingham Palace tonight. We're not going to go and explore. And we're not going to go and see if there are any more aquatic creatures stealing from Buckingham Palace fountain. Because to my knowledge, the fountain is still empty. I think they're still cleaning it. I think it might be clean by now. I mean, you'd hope. It's been open for a couple of months. Here we go. Having a lovely walk. Guys, let's keep tapping and sharing. It really helps us out for our explorations. So St James's Park is coming up and we're on the right track, I have you know. It's literally just straight ahead and Buckingham Palace will be up on our left and we'll just wave at it. We'll just say, hey, bye. Camilla's been busy, she hasn't done it yet. I know, she needs to get her little queen bottom out there and get her overalls on and have a scrub. You have a picture of you from 25 years ago tickling the horse there. Nobody had a problem. Yes, that was back in the day, but now they do, and I think the threats are a bit different now, aren't they? Guys, let's keep tapping and sharing. Zoe coming in with the repost. Hey Betty Penny, it's nice to have you here, my love. I'm just coming up to the staff entrance. You're right, there are staff quarters and it's mostly staff that actually are residing in here. You know, it's the Royal Guard. The royals don't actually live in here, they just visit. So they're actually at Windsor Castle, but this is a very key part. And it was Queen Victoria that decided to make it, you know, a royal place of residence. But she found it, a bit drafty and airy. She didn't really like it. Yes, Windsor Castle is in Scotland. Yes, you're right, Welshie. There are always Queen Guards here, and it's lovely to have you here. Hi. So we are popping into St James's Park, and we can see Buckingham Palace fountain and the gold statue of Queen Victoria, where she's got a face like a bit of a smacked arse, I'm not going to lie. On the fountain, she doesn't look best pleased. I don't think she was best pleased about anything, to be honest, apart from her husband Albert. And they had a very, very close bond and a very romantic love, which is sweet, you know. But we're heading up in towards St James's Park, which is wicked. And it's just up here on our left, and I've got my favourite bench there. Ooh, thank you for the follow, Petra. It's lovely to have you here. We do night city walks, and right now we're going to explore St James's Park, hopefully not get stuck in it. And you guys can see, what's that little pink dome poking out there? What's this, guys? It's the London Eye. And I do love that she's pink, but I do wish that it was pink for a charity, not pink for lastminute.com. Yes, you're right, user. Here we are. Ooh, a finger! I know, Christian. Thank you, Buddy Penny, for sharing. That really helps us out. Tapping and sharing the live as many times as you can gets everyone here, and it goes, hello, algorithm. Boop. Honestly, you guys are so powerful together, and that really helps us. So as you know, we're still just starting off. We're trying to get a partnership with brands like Skechers, and that's still quite a way off. So in every way that you can support us, be it sharing, be it tapping, be it gifting, be it supporting us, liking and sharing, it has such a positive impact. So into the park we go. Hello. It's really dark. Okay, we're brave. And my new favourite gadget, which I need to drop into our TikTok shop, guys, is in my little purse. I feel like a kangaroo with this little pouch. I genuinely believe like some of my offspring is just going to jump out of it in a minute. Of course, Alan, I'm going to be okay. ABC coming in sharp with Skibbity. What do you think I'm doing, Tommy? I'm reaching into my kangaroo pouch, finding my flippin' SAS torch. This is the best torch I think I've ever had. I wish I had this when I was a little girl. I used to love torches. I know that that's really niche and I sound autistic saying that. Maybe I am. It's like a special... Why is London dark? Why is the sky blue, mate? You've always got the weirdest questions. But I love that you're here. You're welcome here. It's lovely to have you, even with your special questions. Have I lost the button? I think I have. All right, anyway. Let's not shine it in the face of anyone. Whoosh! Et voila! Where's my bloody button? Oh, it's come off. Oh, for God's sake. Great. My buttons keep flying off everywhere. This is not the... Did it fly off on here? Oh, it must have flown away. Is that my button? Where's my button? Right, I can't find it, so I'm just walking around with my coat open now. Alright. And I like that it turns into a square. And look, you can actually see it goes pretty far. Woohoo! It's like a military grade flipping torch, this one. Shining! We are in St James's Park. Oh, you rustled in there. What is rustling? Oh, I feel so powerful with this torch, which is crazy. But to be fair, it's a little animal and I'm spooking it. Oh, I can hear it though. I'm really curious, I'm sorry. I don't want to disturb you. Oh, let's not shine it at people. Sorry guys, I'm not trying to give you laser eye surgery here with my torch. Okay. I didn't even know what's going on. They're like, I'm just going to ignore you. Fine, I'll ignore you too, love. What is this US military torch from NASA? I don't know. I have no idea. But it's really bright. And it's really square. That's quite cool, isn't it? But it helps us see where we're going, that's for sure. Oh, sorry guys.
They're not willing to do it. They're not willing to actually...
Flashing people in the park. Oi, oi. But a nice flash. Flash! Ah! And just for reference, this is what we're dealing with. This is how dark it is. But guys, I do love it when it's dark. I do find it peaceful. But then I also do like knowing like what's in front of me. So let's keep the light on. Why is it cold? Why are you here? It's cold because it is. You forgot to mention the saviour of the universe. It's really curious. What? It's like the anti-aircraft beams used in World War II. Just put the fries in the bag. I will put you in the bag in a minute. I'll hamburglar you. Ooh. I'm just so distracted. I want to be telling you about the history of St James's Park, but I'm too busy playing with this torch. Let's see how far it goes though. That is a big square. I feel like I'm sending out a flipping Batman beam. This is really funny. Yes, this used to be hunting grounds for Henry VIII. There used to be deer here. Oh, he just took all the parks and he was like, I want some more places to hunt because I haven't hunted enough of my women. I want to start decapitating deers now instead. So that's what he did. The spiders on my head I did. If you want to live, thrive, spider run alive, unless you're in Australia, kill it with fire, or in the middle of run alive. Unless you're in Australia, kill it with fire, or in the middle of Cambodia, it with water. My torch is better than your torch. Na 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 na. I'm flashing you. Ah! I'm deranged. If you're new here, I apparently flash strangers and show off about my new torch. The connection is lagging. Oh dear. Wow, I don't want that. But this is a really famous blue bridge. You can see it's blue. The colour is blue, like the UK passports. They're blue. Blue for Boris Johnson. Blue. And, oh, that's a cute canopy. Guys, this is very, very sweet here. You're brave, thank you. Very, very sweet here. You're brave, thank you. I feel brave. I feel like I go anywhere. It's like, oh, but then You're up. Okay, fine, cool, chill. Alan focusing on those gift goals. You guys can help Alan out by tapping, sharing, and getting those roses off the shelf. Pew! Lagging, okay. Well, I think it's all these trees. Not only are they photosynthesizing, but they are blocking signal. Ooh, that's a good one. Izzie, you're lagging. Thank you. I am. I don't want to lag for much longer, so don't worry, we'll be coming out of here very soon. Slowly but surely. We'll be out of the park and we'll be into the heart of Soho. Oh, sorry, darling. Sorry, darling. Didn't mean to flash my torch at you. Have a gentle night. Oh, sorry. Didn't mean to flash you, mate. Oh. This is quite a peaceful place to come. To just have a chill. Fabrizio. Hell yeah. Highway to hell. Brown, brown, brown. Highway to hell. That's one of my favourite songs to drive to. But you've got to be going, you know, perhaps over the limit on a motorway with the windows down. I am on the highway to hell. But yeah, just for reference, this is how dark it is. Ooh, something's moving in the canopy. What is it? Flash. Ah. Okay, guys, getting a bit too excited with this thing. Oh dear, there's another homeless person. Don't want to disturb them. Sorry, darling. Didn't mean to disturb you. Oh, that's so sad, guys. But it's also good that there are benches here and it's quiet. We've gone past quite a few homeless people sleeping. And we just want to be careful and mindful because we don't want to disturb anyone. They've got it hard enough. Flipping heck. Oh, doesn't that look pretty? Oh my gosh. I hear Big Ben. Look at this. And I looked at him. And he looked at me. And I looked at him. And he looked at me. No. I'm not really afraid of the dark, darling. I'm not really afraid of many things. I'm afraid of some things, but they're far too deep and philosophical to share right now. But I'm not afraid of spiders. I'm not afraid of the dark. I'm not afraid of embarrassing myself. Yeah, there was a man standing next to a tree, yeah.
Wait, how annoying is doing all the knots and shit? Right, that's the first time I ever passed it.
That is just so cool, this little fountain. We're in St James's Park. Yeah, I'm flipping afraid of Mini Vinnie. Absolute pervert he is. He can leave. He can just go into the sea. Oh, it stinks of beer here. I think these Kiwis, bro, they're talking about doing up the knots, bro. I would have walked into that bin. What's in it? That's bin rummage. Ooh, yummy, delicious. I think those Kiwis have had a few beers tonight, mate. Literally, their breath smelled like methane. Stanking up the whole place. Yes, guys, let's tap, let's share. Mary, bloody hell, people, tap. I know, I said a battle at 30k, but I thought it's too dark. I'm going to end up getting lost. I know myself, and I know myself well. Okay, Okay, talk off now. We've reached civilization, and we're going to stop just here so I can put my torch back away. We're in civilization, and there are fences around here that we got to get out of. So I'm going to find my way. If you're new here, I do a voice like Arthur Morgan at times from Red Dead Redemption. Alan likes that one, clearly. Josephine, thank you for the follow. We're in the heart of London. We're at St James's Park, and I'm trying not to walk into bushes. Ooh, ice cream for ice cream. Okay, right. This is a manageable fence that we can go over, and I'm also acutely aware that you guys cannot see a thing. Okay. Oh, yep. My legs are just about long enough. This little short arse. There you go. Perfection on a platter. We made it. And we have no bicycles to dismount. Yeah, I managed to step over this fence. That's pretty amazing. Troy, thank you for the follow. If you're new here, we do night city walks. We get lost in London at the moment. We're in the London series. Tommy, you'd like to meet me? Well, you are meeting me. It's nice to see you nice. And you will meet my face when we get to 100k follows. So that's what we're focusing on right now. And that's what we need. We've passed through St James's Park, and as we know, good old-fashioned Henry VIII turned it into a hunting ground. But it was once a swamp full of pigs. You could argue it was a swamp full of one pig when he went hunting. Yeah, sorry, I don't like Henry VIII. But it is quite funny that he just went, sod it, I'm a king, I'm just going to make a brand new church because I just want to divorce my wives and that's it. Okay, you do you, babes. You do you. Thank you for the follow, Joe Elson. Izzy is always lost to support her. Oh, thank you, Mandy, for the follow. Love that you're here, my love. Vinny's told you enough about this statue. I'm not going to bore you with it. There we go. So we're on track for the next battle. That's what we're going to do. We're going to battle it out. And we're heading in towards Trafalgar Square now. We've come the long way. Why? Because we felt like it. That's all right. We're just going to go up Whitehall. That will take us there. It's a nice, chill place. And it's really quiet tonight. I thought, central London walk tonight. Busy, buzzy, everything happening. And it's turned out to be a really quiet one here. Which, look, I'm not complaining about it. It's nice that it's quiet. Makes a flipping change. If you ask me, love, makes a change. So, Jenny, thank you for the follow. Do Night City. It's a change. So, Jenny, thank you for the follow. We do night city walks. Us is as easy as a little tap. And it's less than a cup of coffee these days. Just hit the subscribe button. Join us for the fun. And we are passing the Commonwealth Office. And no, we're not popping in for a cup of tea, I'm afraid. But isn't the architecture in London beautiful? You know, whatever road you fall down, there's always a beautiful green park and there's always a beautiful bit of architecture to enjoy. And obviously, a good old pub with a beer. But if you're like me and you get your highs elsewhere in life, there's also some pretty fantastic grubs. Some of the best restaurants in the world exist here. And no, I'm not just talking about the ones with poxy Michelin stars where you have to book a year in advance and pay £300 for a lettuce leaf with, I don't know, like some sort of mousse on top of it. No. Great grub, you know, in the streets of London. that are reasonable. And that's what we're going to exploring. I follow my nose, and food is love language. And that's what we'll be exploring. I follow my nose, and food is love language. And that's what we'll be exploring very soon. So we are going on to Whitehall Road, and we are going to start our next battle. How did we get to 50k so quickly? I mean, I know how we got to it so quickly. It was because actually transfixed on my new torch and playing with it, wasn't I? Hello, Wolf Dog. How are you, darling?
What's going on? How are you?
I'm well, thank you. It's Izzie here. We are in the heart of London, down Whitehall, and we've just come out of St James's Park. It's pretty dark.
Looks like it.
What have you been up to?
Just hanging out with these puppies over here. Hanging out with these little puppies. Just keep me busy as hell.
With the pups?
Yep.
The pup squad.
Yep.
I don't have my scary dog with me tonight, I'm afraid. Vinny's not here. It's just me.
Yeah.
I could borrow a wolf.
You could. Keep you company.
Do you want to do a match, darling?
I'm down. Let's do it.
Fancy a battle? Oh! All right, guys. Let's get going. Hello! Yes, Magpie's lost, I'm afraid. So guys, let's get going. Let's get tapping, and let's get rid of the roses. Let's spam them off now. We don't need them anymore. And the first gift actually gets 3 double the points. So John coming in with a heart. Guys, let's do the bigger gifts first, because it's 3 times 3. Tio, thank you for the follow. We've got 10 more seconds of this, so if you can do a bigger gift, it really helps out. Just like John did here with the hand heart. Excellent, Pep King. Whoosh! Fantastic. That is great. Okay. They've got very cute dogs. That's for sure. So we're on a night city walk, and we're battling it up, and we're going past a very famous Women of World War II statue here. So guys, let's get a good score. Let's not be popped off just yet, you know. We're going to get a really good score. We can do this. We're all here, and whoever is the MVP is going to get their name by this iconic Women of War statue. But we're going to do it over here, that's for sure. Okay, guys, 4 gifters. Let's see. Can we get one? Amazing. We've got John M. We need another one. Pepper King. Amazing. We need a third. Brilliant stuff. Betty Penny coming in. We need one more. One more gift, guys. One more rose or bigger gift, whatever you want to do. One more person, guys. 5 seconds. Who can drop a rose? Excellent. Not so sure coming in with popular vote. Wicked. Okay, so our next one, we're going to have 2 times the gifting points. All right, so this will be fantastic. This will give us a really good boost that we need. So for those 2-time gifting points, is that happening right now? Let's go. Let's go. Let's get the bigger gifts in. So no roses right now, guys. Let's get the bigger gifts in if we can. It's 2 times the gifting points for the next 30 seconds, so it will really help our score. Coming in with donuts. If we can come in with donuts, if we can come in with hand hearts, that really helps us. That will really give us a good boost, guys. We've got 10 more seconds for 2 times the gifting points. So dropping a bigger gift in right now will help boost up our score and get us there. We're poor. That's all right. We've got this. We've got this, guys. Okay. All right, we're in the last minute and a half stretch here as we are in Whitehall Road in London, surrounded by beautiful architecture. Oh, Betty Penny with the hand heart. Pew. Yes, guys, let's tap, let's share. If we're gifting, let's try and do the bigger gifts on here to get a good score. Whilst we enjoy London and all of its lampposts. No more need for my torch. I want to get the torch out, but I can just hear Vinnie on my shoulder going, "Oh my God, Izzie, you're going to get us arrested." Betty Penny coming in with a big heart. Thank you. Beautiful. Okay, guys, the last 30 seconds. Let's go. Let's keep getting them in, guys. Last 30 seconds, last 20 seconds. Let's get in whatever we can. Hear you say, want it that way. Do, do, do. Okay, guys. We got there.
Barbara, Megs, Marva,
Win
Bibi,
some,
Maria.
we lose some. Thank you for everyone that helped.
Hold on.
Thank you, Pepper King. Thank you, Betty Penny. Thank you, Not So Sure. Thank you, John Glenn. Wolf Dog, it was lovely playing with you. I hope you have a lovely evening and enjoy your pooches.
Who's on Ghost here?
See you later.
Thank you for the battle. Thank you. Arthur got double gloves.
Thank you.
Bye-bye.
Yeah, he does have a wolf of some sort. Okay, guys, that's all right. We can get the next battle, that's for sure. We'll do a last one. We're just going to head on through. But you know what? We beat him once, and he was so surprised. And I remember it was with me. We did a battle with him, and he was absolutely shook. He was like, "Sorry, what?" So we can and we have, but that's all right. Yeah, do you remember? You remember it now, John. Exactly, we sniped him and he was like, "Sorry?" So we are going to continue upsy, upsy, upsy. We're passing Dover House. We're passing Whitehall, and this is where many of the government buildings are, including the Royal Horse Guards, which we will see on our left. Thank you for the follow, Linda7. Lovely to have you here. If you're new here, we do night city walks, and we are exploring London, central London tonight. And we have the aim of ending up in Soho, Covent Garden. I'm Shy. Hi, you're new. Hey, you're welcome here. Everybody's welcome. And it's lovely having you all. So, London, baby. Just up on our left here is Dover House, key government building. And just over the road, we've got the Royal United Services Institute. And doesn't it look pretty? Good evening. Guys, this is Izzie. If you're new here, we do night city walks. And tonight we're exploring London. And this is where the Royal Horse Guards pop out during the day. But at night time, they're sleeping. And this is where new tourists come in and stand in the box and go, "Yep, I'm going to pet that. Can I pet that dog? Can I pet that dog, sir?" No, you can't. Do I feel safe? Yes, I feel very safe. And I think a lot of it is to do with the energy as well that you put out there. If you put out a nervous energy, you're going to attract weirdos. If you put out a confident energy where even if you're walking the wrong way, but you walk confidently, no one will bother you. It's all mind games, isn't it? But thank you for asking, Linda. And it's great to have you here as we enjoy our lovely walk. We're heading up towards Trafalgar Square. It's just straight on ahead. We're going to enjoy the fountains and this lovely area of London. So, Trafalgar Square, it's central, it's dramatic, and it is full of historical twists. And it's right up ahead. It's also one of the most confusing roundabouts I find in London. Whenever I'm running to Charing Cross Station, I can never find the Strand. Because all the roads look the bloody same, and I'm like, oh, where am I going? What side of the royal thingy is it? I don't know. Where am I? But that's just me, like getting in a 2 and 8. If you're new here as well, we learn a bit of Cockney, and if someone's getting in a bit of a 2 and 8, it means they're getting in a bit of a state, as in they're stressing, they're panicking. So, yeah, I get in the 2 and 8 sometimes when I'm a bit lost or need a bit of help with something. See if my Wi-Fi is stable now to connect to. I think so. There we go. Heading through cool places in London. The Clarence is a busy pub, but as you can see, so many tourists are flooding into London now, and I think these kids have been on a really cool school trip and definitely popped into Lego. They know how to spend their parents' money. And there are some wicked theatre shows on right now, including Clueless and Mean Girls, Mrs. Doubtfire, and coming soon in June, you've got Hercules. That is one of my favourite Disney movies ever. Bless my soul, Herc was on a roll. Georgie, you only stood there on Sunday. You absolutely love this part of London. Oh, it's wicked, isn't it? It's just always happening. It's always buzzy. And I believe when I was last here, I found this absolute funk legend. And I was like, bro, what's your name? And he's like, I'm just anonymous. And I like playing the bass guitar. And I was like, well, you do you, babes. Pepperkin said nothing good on then. Oh, yeah, Mrs. Doubtfire, it finished, didn't it? Exactly. I will reveal myself. Betty Penny. The way you worded that, man. I will reveal myself. I will reveal my face. No less. Nothing more, nothing less. Replaced by the Live Aid musical. Ah, I see. Yeah, the most revealing thing you're going to get from me, all right, is maybe what colour socks I'm wearing. You can guess what colour socks I'm wearing, actually. What colour do you think I'm wearing? With my Skecherinos. And I'll do a very dramatic display of Trafalgar Square. I like wearing all different kinds of coloured socks, to be fair. Oh, we're waiting like very good pedestrians. Woo! Hell yeah, and I want to see you guys. It's as easy as follow. I need to get some water out of my bag. Your girl is thirsty, thirsty AF. Here we are in Trafalgar Square. We're going to be heading towards the fountains, and I'm just going to cross, even though it says red. Apparently I don't value my life. But no, tell me, literally, I get lost here every single time. I think the Strand is up there, but I can never tell. Okay, we can't cross yet. Any chance on, like, Paddington area? We're in Trafalgar Square right now, my darling. Take care, bruv. Mans is gonna take care of that thing. We're in Trafalgar Square right now, all flipping heck. I've got 4 seconds, 3 seconds, 2 seconds, 1 second to cross. Ha! I did it. Just about. Angry Uber driver. And here are the famous lions. I know! Georgie, this is so quiet, right? For a Thursday night. How is, you know, how is this happening? It's so silent. I was like, you know what, let's go to London. Let's have a wicked exploration. It's going to be really busy. There's going to be loads happening. And there are lots of cars, but there are not lots of people at all, which is quite surprising. Guys, shall I get out my torch? Oh, do you know what? I'm going to get out my torch. I'm going to do it. Londonistan. Let's shine it to the top. Okay, there are some like police cars around, so we'll be very careful. Okay, right, you ready? I'm going to shine it. Whoa! There we go. Look at that. All the way up to the top. That's cool, isn't it? Okay, I'm going to put the torch down now. Ah, yeah. It's Bank Holiday Monday this weekend. I see. So, of course, it's not going to be busy just yet. Did I just drop something? I feel like I did. Don't know what, though. Maybe it was just my flare trousers. Who knows? So, guys, if you're new here, we explore London. And we're in Trafalgar Square right now, in the heart of it. And I've just been doing illegal activity because I was shining my flippin' SAS torch onto Trafalgar Square and the statue of good old what's-his-face. Good old Nelson. Okay, right, hold on, we've got 5 seconds to cross here. And I value my life quite a lot. Da-da-da. We did it. We're in one piece. Woo! Well, Hartisan, thank you for the follow. We're in Trafalgar Square. And we're having a meander around. Doing illegal activity. Okay, we're going to cross. Why not? Okay, that's why. Thanks, darling. And there are some sirens going. Something must be happening. And the mini fountains are on right now. Oh dear, I'm dizzy. Sorry about that. Here we are. Trafalgar Square, key meeting point. Guys, if we were coming here during the day, it would be absolutely swamped. But yeah, it looks like a bit of mischief is happening over there, actually. I think it's a police car. No, don't. I'm going to shine my torch on them in a minute. I'm going to be like, excuse me, what are you up to? Who is here? What's going on? Yeah, during the day, it's flipping crazy, isn't it? This is a bit overstimulating. Oh, but I do love the sound of gentle water. There are so many statues of this guy. Like, chill out. He won one war against Napoleon, and it's like, okay, let's put him everywhere. No, give me a statue of a mermaid. Like these girlies literally riding a wave. Vinnie is still really ill, guys. He's just not all with it right now. And you know, when you just push yourself past, you know, trying to feel well, am I going to investigate? I mean, we can. But I think we're going to head on to a battle because we've reached 75k, which is wicked. So we'll see if everyone's here. And we'll head on to our next battle. And we know that John has got a glove, which is wicked. So we're at Trafalgar Square, which is one of the most famous places in London. And this is where good old Admiral Lord Nelson defeated Napoleon's navy. It was a really brutal fight, but it cemented absolute dominance. So his column, it was almost replaced in 1843. In 1918, it was made in 1843, and it stands at 169 feet tall. And the idea was to replace it with a memorial for the World War I soldiers, but public backlash kept it standing. But I think that if it was replaced with World War I soldiers, I think that would be really beautiful, actually. What do you guys think? So there are iconic bronze lions. There are 4 of them just laying here. And they were sculpted by Sir Edwin Landseer. But the thing is, he'd never seen a live lion. So this was just his guesswork. He did see a dead lion corpse from London Zoo, but the anatomy is a little bit off because the lion that he was using was very dead. And in the background there, you guys can see Big Ben, which is beautiful. This is such a lovely time in the evening to come here and just enjoy. It's very relaxed, it's very chill.
Hello, Vinny.
Hello.
Roaming cities at night.
This is Izzie.
Vinny.
How are you?
I'm alright, mate.
Izzie. We're Vinnie and Izzie.
Where's Vinny?
I'm the better co-host.
Oh,
Vinny
right.
is
Where's
not
Izzie
here.
at, then?
Vinny is in an undisclosed area.
Izzie's getting it.
What was that, darling?
Where are you at? Where are you at?
Do you see where we are? Can you guess where we are?
Is that in the UK, that?
It
Is
is.
that in, like,
It's
Prague
in the
or
middle
somewhere?
of London.
Oh, right. Never mind.
Nope, it's the middle of London. This is Trafalgar Square, my darling.
Oh, I've only been London once as a kid, and then I got tonsillitis, so I had to go home.
Oh, fair enough. You know, Cornwall is the next London, that's for sure. Do you fancy a battle, darling, with those cool glasses?
Yeah, you like the glasses.
I do. They're here.
So what do you do, Vinny?
They're
and
wicked.
Izzie? What's going on?
We do night city walks and we explore. So we've been doing historical tours and we're here to entertain, delight, and also Vinny gets punched by members of the public. But we'll reveal that at some other stage, so definitely drop us a follow. Yes, guys, let's get the roses in. Let's get them
You're not
going.
showing your
Let's get
face,
a good
though?
score on this one. No, I will be showing my face at 100k followers. So I've got a ways to go, and Vinny will be showing his at 1 million.
Why are you not showing your face, though? Is it a security protection thing?
No, it's because my face will scare
No,
everyone.
but surely,
so we have to make sure that we've got 100k followers.
Surely the content would be better
Okay,
if you could do a
guys.
bit of dual cam. You know what dual cam is?
Well, you be the judge of that, my darling. But we're just gonna absolutely get this battle in and get it going. So, guys, let's keep popping in. Let's keep doing the roses. Let's keep them flying off the shelf, guys. We're all here, and I believe that we can do it. We can hit those live gift goals. Kane Larkin, lovely to have you here, darling, and you're most welcome. This is the National Portrait Gallery, and it houses many beautiful things here. Keith, thank you for the follow. Joker, thank you for the follow. That's it, guys. Let's get the roses in. Let's get a good score. Let's get the combos in. Let's clear them. Let's clear the shelf. We're nearly at our live gift goal. We've got quite a few to go, and we can do it. I believe in us. Okay, right. 2 times gifting points. Let's do it. Yes, yes, but then I tend to lose signal. So that's definitely something that we will have to pre-record. Kane. We do night city walks and we explore all of London. Okay, guys, we need 4 more. Okay, brilliant. 3 more people in to drop a little rose or drop any gift that you like. 1 more person. 1 more person, guys. Oh, he's trying to
Nice one,
speak to me.
darling. TikTok
Sorry.
tail in the house.
Sorry,
Thank you, brother.
darling.
She's got like
Hey,
a proper
sorry
like
about that.
nice
I can
posh
hear you
voice
now.
and that like something you want to be hearing like when you wake up in the morning. It's like, hello, dad. Come on, dear.
Bless you.
Yes, dear. Thank you, mama. Come on, mama.
2 times gifting points, guys.
Oh yes, we're
Then
doing
let's
nice
pop in the
city
bigger
walk.
gifts.
Yeah, not as big as little doping shots, little walks. So is it? Me.
Okay, I don't know what's going on. I'm going to mute him again because I won't be able to concentrate. So, guys, that's it. 2 times gifting points. Let's get them in. Wicked stuff. All right, guys. He's getting his shirt off and going ooga booga. That's cool. I'm not doing that. All right, guys, we can turn this around. John, we've got a glove. We're going to use it. Miles. He doesn't know that. That's really funny. Oh my God. We'll just leave him be. It's all right. Coming in with the confetti. Ah. Oh my God, this is hilarious. He's doing the most. No, we'll use the glove and we'll drop the bigger gifts in, John. I think we can do it. I think there's enough smoke here. Yeah, I know. That's hilarious. Pepper King, I know. So come on, we got to drop in the bigger ones. We got to get the glove in. Okay, right. When we get to the last 30 seconds, John's going to drop the glove and we are going to get them in. What do we call the tip of the tower? They have one in Rome. So this is Lord Nelson. This is the Lord Nelson Tower, my love. All right, guys. Perfect. Let's get the glove in. Perfect. Okay, right, guys. Let's do the bigger gifts now. Let's do love hearts. Let's focus on those. And let's hit it. Hit it in with the bigger gifts, guys. Five seconds, guys. Hey! Gem gum, 500 points. Did it hit it? Oh! I don't know if it hit it. I'm not too sure, but that was good teamwork. We worked together. We did work together. Okay. Well, let's...
All right.
Thank you.
See you later, Izzy.
Bye. Oh my gosh. Who's allowed that kid to be on TikTok? Why is he on here? Oh my gosh. That was actually mental. Flippin' heck. Miles, thank you for the heart me. Have you seen any shows at ROH? Yes, I have. So we're going to just have a gentle stroll now up towards... Dun, dun, dun. On our map, we're just going to head up towards Covent Garden now. And he's 24, okay. Way better than you on here. Okay, Dominic. Do you want to get into the fountain and cool off, mate? I don't even know what's going on, guys. Let's just enjoy the rest of our lovely walk. We're heading up the stairs and we're not going to focus on any drama. No drama llamas. We're going to enjoy our final stretch of the walk. And we are putting on here. Okay, Dominic, it's time for you to go away. Thank you. I think one or two of his girlfriends are here. Exactly. Dominic can just be skadooshed. He's gone. Right, we've had some right lippy ones recently. Those battles are so strange. Why can't people just be happy? They're so weird. They get so, like, amped up. I know, it's really strange, but look, we're just going to continue on and enjoy ourselves as we walk past the crypt. And you know what? I think we'll head back down towards Charing Cross Station because we've got some really cool stuff to show you there. And that is in the other direction, my darlings. So if you're new here, we do night city walks. We explore London right now in our London series. And tonight we are in Trafalgar Square and we're heading up towards Charing Cross. Whoosh. Oh, I can walk. Oh, it's a double walk. That's funky. So we need to find the Strand. I'm going to need your help on this one. Wait, is that Charing Cross? Stop it! Oh, did I just find Charing Cross Station? I think I might have. Oh my God. Thank you, Kane. So sometimes I do get lost in London and I do have to check my map. But sometimes when I check my map checks me first. So I appreciate you telling me. Oh, sorry, darling. Sorry, have a good night. Here we go. Thank you, William. That's really helpful. It's literally just up on here. Oh, I love you too, Mary. And we are arriving at Charing Cross. Oh my gosh, literal hack. There is a side road. What is the name of this road? Duncannon Street. All right, I need to put that in my memory. All right, guys, we're still not going on. Let's like drop this whole thing now from the previous battle. It's really just not entertaining. We are at Charing Cross Station and it's 11 o'clock on a Thursday night. Looks like there's a little bit more life going on here, doesn't it? Which is nice. There's a little bit more happening. This is one of my favourite stations actually in London. And it's one of the smaller ones, which is quite funky. So here we are. Oh, thank you, Kane. I am half leopard, half lady today, but I'm definitely more leopard than lady. Row! Okay, Keith, let's stop it now. It's boring. We're outside of Charing Cross, and this station is named after the original Charing Cross, which was a 13th century memorial to Queen Eleanor. So the current replica cross outside the station, so what you're looking at right now, this is a replica. The real one was built in the 1860s, and it's not in the original spot, and that's actually a little bit further on down, which is down the Strand. So the equestrian statue of King Charles I that's here, guys, this is outside of Charing Cross and it marks the official central point of London. So let's see if we can find it. Does anybody know where it is? Does anybody know where the equestrian statue of King Charles I is? If you do, guide me and we'll go there. Thank you, cab. Where is the statue of King Charles I? Can you tell me in the comments? Where is it? We've just looked at the lovely homage to Queen Eleanor, where the king loved her so much he was like, I need to put a beautiful cross out for her. Where's the statue? Where is it hiding? Okay, Keith, that's all right. Do you know where the statue is of King Charles I? That's what we're trying to figure out right now, because I'm not entirely sure where it is. But I always love this little tunnel that links the two stations together. It's pretty cool, right? And it is a lot busier down here. So in 1905, part of Charing Cross station roof collapsed, and it actually killed 6 people, injured dozens. And it's been reported that there have been a lot of ghosts seen here. So we'll pop into Charing Cross. This is one of my favourite stations, and I know the staff really well here, but I think that they might be asleep right now. And one of the best things about Charing Cross station is the fact that it has a robot that cleans. And it tries to run you over. If you stand a bit too still, it will come over to you and try and swoosh you away. It's quite funny. I don't know where the robot is actually. You can hear it going normally. But one thing to definitely avoid in Charing Cross station is the toilets there. They really do smell quite bad. Oh my God, Kane, you're so right. Literally, as I'm saying, avoid the toilets, you're like, the men's bathroom have the same reputation as Hampstead Heath. You're absolutely right. Oh my gosh. They stink. They smell so bad. It's really not great. And look, here's the robot. Let me show you it. It's hilarious. So this flipping R2-D2 thing, it goes off during the day and it just mows people over. It just goes boop, boop, boop. And if you stand still, it will just take you down. It's a menace to society. I chase it sometimes. Like it's a rogue sheep. I'm like, go home. John is absolutely cracking up at Kane's comment. Quest, I'm glad that you find it funny. Honestly, it's like, what in the R2-D2 is this? Like, stop that right now. Oh dear, it is like a rogue sheep. So just down the road we've got Embankment Station. So we'll just pop out of Charing Cross Station and we've got Embankment Station. So it opened in 1870 and it's one of London's oldest stations. Alex, thank you for the follow. And it was part of the world's first underground network. So like Vinnie has said to you guys, the first line that came around in London was the Metropolitan line. And that's why all across Europe, every single tube is called a metro. It all comes from the Metropolitan line that was the first one to be invented in London. So guys, if you're new here, we do night city walks and we learn you a thing or two about history. And we also entertain you with stupid British humour. Good sense of humour. So there are lots of secret tube tunnels and the abandoned lift shafts and ghost tunnels, what they're called. Some say that they were intended for really deep level platforms that were never completed for World War I. And then others say that actually those tunnels were leveraged and used. But we will never know. I guess we'll never know. And here's Embankment Station. Sarah, thank you for the follow. And let's keep tapping and sharing. It really does help, guys. So Embankment Station, she's gone through quite a few name changes, guys. So she started off at Charing Cross. Then she went back to Embankment. Then she went back to Charing Cross again, and then she finally went back to Embankment. And they were like, okay, let's make that one Charing Cross and let's make that one Embankment, but then let's flip them round again. Honestly, just pick a name and stick to it. And there were lots of rumours that, you know, there were bomb shelters here because of those deep tunnels that they believed were built, but the building had to stop because of World War One. So lots of mysteries going on here. And we are passing up the good old Hungerford Bridge and Jubilee Bridges on our right hand side. Yes, we can see the London Eye. The London Eye is out tonight. And we're heading straight up towards the Thames. Doink, 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 doink. And we can see the Jubilee Bridge. So we're going to head up the Jubilee Bridge and we'll have a really good look at the Hungerford Bridge next to it. So the Hungerford Bridge is the railway one, and the Jubilee Bridge, they were built in the 2000s actually. So they are new, but they were built because London needed more walkway access from either side of the river. So you guys are watching my very funky leopard print flares right now and my very funky Skechers. And it's at this bridge where a Canadian guy thought I was homeless because I was on the floor. You sat there and had some noodles by the Thames yesterday, very peaceful. Absolutely. And it's a great place to come, but just make sure there are no Canadians nearby, Zane, because they might think you're homeless. You're coming to London Saturday, wicked. Great stuff, we've hit 100k taps tonight. Guys, look at this view. How beautiful is that? If you're new here, we do night city walks. I'm Izzy, and when we get to 100k followers, I will be revealing my face. Beautiful view, right? Yes, and Blackfriars Station, it's the only station in London that is built on a bridge. Wicked stuff. And it does get very cold up there. It's always cold on the River Thames, that's for sure. So here we are. Dun dun dun! At Jubilee Bridge and by the London Eye. Guys, it's reached that time of the night where it's follow or bye-bye. We've been on an absolute adventure. We've been here since 9 o'clock, which has been just fantastic. Right? It's wicked. Exactly, it's follow or bye-bye. Yes, John, let's pin that comment, my darling. So the Hungerford Bridge, what we're looking at right now, where it goes, it leaves Charing Cross Station. That is the original Hungerford Bridge, and it was built in 1845 by the legendary guy that sounds like he colonised the country. It's Vinnie's favourite, good old Isambard Kingdom Brunel. It was one of his first few London projects, actually. And most of it was demolished, but his brick pillars that you can see here, you'll see a few that are brick, just a couple of them, they are still standing. Just like Elton John. Wicked. Thank you for the follow. Let's keep going. Let's keep following, guys. Let's get this flow going, Nina and Sunray. That's what we want. And Gaia. That's what we need. Did I say Gaia? No. Gaia? And Gaia. Yes, Colin with the follow. So it became part of a railway bridge for Charing Cross Station in the 1880s. So, you know, you'd like to know when they choose Joanna Lumley as the announcement. Hello, this evening we're going to be doing a lovely London tour, and we're coming to the close end. Mick is in there sharing, and what we need are plenty of followers here, so that Izzie can reveal her face, because she does quite a few voice reveals, including Joanna Lumley. And Joanna Lumley's got such a silent and gentle voice. It's one that you could absolutely fall asleep to. And I will keep going. When guys, if you subscribe, I will do the accent that subscribers will tell me to do. Vinnie is only good at doing Vinnie's accent, and Vinnie's accent happens to be incredibly ethnically ambiguous. Nobody knows who he is, what he is. I think he's snuck onto this earth. He is an alien. And this bridge gets quite wobbly when it's windy, the Jubilee Bridge. So this is the Jubilee Bridge, and that is the Hungerford Bridge. So guys, let's keep this follow train going whilst we're enjoying beautiful London. No, Izzie, but do you know she's the voice of the underground and train announcements, right? I didn't know that. All I know that in Bank Station they have a guy in there. So all of the rest of the tube stations you'll hear mind the gap between the train and the platform. But in Bank Station there was this lady that used to go to the Bank Station every single day after her husband died, because it was his voice that was actually saying, mind the gap. Then suddenly, when it was changed, she was distraught. So she went over to the train staff and said, oh my gosh, I'm so upset. Like, I used to come here every day so that I could hear my husband speaking. And so they thought, oh, you know what, that's really sad. We will happily change it back for you. So that's why Bank Station is the only one where when it tells you to mind the gap, it's the bloke going, mind the gap. Because his wife was like, I miss your voice. Here's a good old Uber boat. Vizsla, hey darling, good evening to you. Welcome. We are in beautiful London. We're on the Jubilee Bridge and we're winding things down. It's that time in the evening where it's a follow or toodaloo. So guys, keep following, and if you're in the comments, keep saying follow or bye-bye. That's what we need right now. We need some wicked follows to get to 100k. So before these Jubilee bridges, guys, the old walkways, they were petrifying. They were so scary. They had to walk beside these thundering trains. So right here, it was literally mind the gap. They often crossed in fear, and it was named the Bridge of Dread. I mean, you can flip and see why. There are huge gaps there, and you can just fall into the Thames. HRAF coming in with some roses. Let's see if we can complete those live gift bowls, guys, whilst we say good evening and whilst we wind down. We've got a few more to go. We've got a few more hand hearts in there. Hey Augusta, it's lovely to have you here, my darling. How are you this evening? We're on the Jubilee Bridge and we're watching many trains go by ride the London Eye. So in 2002, these Golden Jubilee bridges were built. So there's one on here, and then there's one through the other side as well. Kane dropping in roses. Fabrizio dropping in roses. That's very helpful. It helps us out so much so that we can do this full time. And during the construction, one of the engineers had to climb the cables in full gear just to make sure that for emergency fixes, to make sure that everything was screwed in tight. So the locals actually nicknamed him named him the Spider-Man. And Kane, yeah, I need the change sparing. You saucy bugger. Literally, this Canadian guy the other week, he was like, well, you don't look homeless, but are you? And I was like, no, I'm bloody not. But anyway, I'll take a free coffee because it's cold. So it was a really controversial design process, and they had lots of criticism over who was building it, who was designing it, accessibility features. The accessibility is not great. It's literally stairs. Oh dearie me, guys, if you're new here, we do Night City Wilson. Tonight we're on the lovely Jubilee Bridge and we're having a peek at the London Eye and London's beautiful skyline. We can see London's gorgeous dome. We can see it in the background there. And yes, lots of those. So this question that you've asked here, Augusta, about some Airbnb recommendations, that's exactly what we're going to be doing. Dave, thank you for the follow. That's exactly what we need. So all of that is coming. We're going to be making so many different explorations. We're going to be doing some staycations. Oh, little bus going over the bridge. And we're going to be finding all the spots that you need in London and Britain to discover. There are so many hidden gems to see. Do I like ramen? No, I prefer spaghetti. So Hungerford Bridge, this again was considered a really strategic bomb site by Hitler, but it miraculously survived. I think it was good old Eisenbahn bricks in there that was like, yeah, we're going to make sure it doesn't. So, good evening. It's lovely having you guys here. We're going to do a little stroll along the Thames as we wind down for the evening. Now, should I stay on the wrong side of the river / the north, or should I go on the right side of the river / the south? Tell me, where should we go? And how do you do that thing, guys, where if you're in the comment, that you can do like a... That was it, a poll, so a quick poll. Right, let's do this. So, red for south, blue for north. Red for south, blue for north. Red for south, blue for north. So you can see the little crying emoji, that's for north, and the gritted teeth is for south. Tell me which one. Teeth for south, blue for north. Which way should I go? Woo! Okay, I actually lost my footing, thought I was going to end up in the Thames. We're just doing a quick poll, ends in 10 seconds, guys. It looks like the south is winning. Selling high. Okay, guys, we're going south. South side, aka the right side. Pew, pew, pew. You're not voting, you prefer north. I'm well, thank you, Celine. How are you, my darling? It's lovely to see you here. Yes, we're going to head towards the south and we're going to wind down for the evening and enjoy some lovely scenic views of the River Thames. We're at that point in the night, guys, where we're winding down for the last stretch, maybe the last 20 minutes here. And we are going to be hitting that follow button. We're going to be encouraging everybody to follow because that's what we need. Precisely, Christelle. You've got it. Oh, Mary, I won't hurt myself. I'll triggity check myself before I wreck myself, don't you worry. London at night. Yes, welcome. London at night, my darlings. We're on the Jubilee Bridge. And what you can see is the Hungerford Bridge there with the funky trains. Rohan, do a French accent. Maybe I will, maybe I won't. It is a beautiful place, London. At night, it is très raffiné. And we are going towards the London Eye. That is what we are doing. Thank you for the follow, Rohan. Smithy, thank you for the follow. Guys, if you're new here, we do night city walks, and right now we are in beautiful London, and we can see this gorgeous dome in the background there. Good old St Paul's Cathedral, beautiful. And a great bar to go to is Bar Radio. They've got a rooftop, it's beautiful. Visa, you really love the city, truly one of your favourites in the world. It's beautiful. I do have a French accent. One of my best friends, her mother is very French. She has lived in London for 50 years, but she has not lost the accent. And she still says things like, Izzie, I want to tell you something, but it is between you and I. Oh, how is it that you say, what is the English word? It is un secret. I'm like, yes, babes, it's a secret. So thank you for the heart me. You guys can join the heart me just up here. It's a little orange heart. It's more helpful for you. It's a little coin, and then you get a notification of when we're going live, so you don't miss a thing. I will only do an Indian accent when Hamid's here, because I feel like that will be a travesty. If Hamid is not here whilst I do this, I think he'll cry himself to sleep. Thank you for the heart me. We're not going to take a lift. We're going to use our legs, because these sketches were made for walking apparently, and that's just what we're going to do. And we're going to head to the London Eye and follow through. Oh, this is one of my favourite little spots actually by the London Eye. It's really groovy. It's got some cute little bars, and it's so pretty and lit up. So we are on the right side of the river now. Oh, I can feel the tension leaving my body. No longer in the north, guys. We're in the south. We are near Waterloo. Waterloo, baby. And up ahead of us is the Tower Eiffel. It's the London Eye, guys. This is what you're seeing in front of you. Your eyes doth deceive you. 'Tis the London Eye. And we're winding down for the night, because it's been an absolute delight, hasn't it? It's been an utter delight. You can see good old Big Ben. Westminster. This is in Paris, where Big Ben is, but they call him Le Big Ben, Le Grand Ben. Jubilee Bridge. And London is so beautiful. Riggers, bugger off, mate. We're better. You've been muted. Skadoosh. I know, JM, Japan is popping tonight. Where is my bubble tea? Evening. Oh, frozen yogurt. Yeah, I fancy a snog. Where's Vinny? Not here. He's dying somewhere, I think. Honestly. He's been fighting off this man flu like an absolute soldier. He's been like, okay, right. Okay, Izzie, I'm alive today. Today I did blah, 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 blah. And will tell me literally a massive list of things that he's achieved. And I'm like, mate, how did you do that? And then the next day he just dies. So it's not sustainable. I'm like, you need to stop doing the sprint thing and then dying the next day. That would be great. So here we are getting the beautiful views of the London Eye and enjoying our last gorgeous moments together, because I've got to go. Why? Because I need sleep. We spend a third of our life sleeping, and I spend a third of my life on TikTok, so the other third of the time I don't know what I'm doing. But it's really peaceful here. There is not a soul around. Not a single soul around. But doesn't it look impressive? And look, embankment is lit up green. It looks like a tennis ball. Maybe it's for Wimbledon, who knows? Saw he was doing a subs live earlier. Ooh. Yes, that's Embankment Station. So it's pretty lit, eh? And I love how when you actually like just hold the bridge, you can just feel it vibrate because of the trains coming in. The old duckies, yeah, big V. This is when we go from, you know, busy London to our really chilled time. And I'm just going to give you guys a few things about the River Thames whilst we're here. Good evening, hey travelling man. So we're at the stage now where we're going to follow as we wind down. So to end things on a really cool note, I'm going to tell you some lovely stories about the River Thames. And by stories, I mean some pretty cool things that maybe you didn't know. So it was once so toxic it caught fire. Imagine a river being so disgusting that it just spontaneously combusts. Well, that's what was happening in 1858. It was a great stink and it caught fire in so many places because there was a toxic buildup of methane. TikTok bans freedom of speech followed us. Okay, hey, thank you for the follow. So that's pretty crazy, right? And obviously the Romans, as we know, they founded Londinium here on the Thames in around 47 AD. They used it for trade and for military access, and they built London Bridge, but in many places across London. So it's moved in so many different places, and it's been so owned by so many different people. And you're right, Richie, there were icebergs on it, but there hasn't been a great freeze for a very, very long time. Dropout, thank you for the follow. Viendo y escuchando para aprender inglés. Muy bien, Maria. And London is so beautiful at night, Georgie, isn't it? So during the Little Ice Age, so from the 1600s to the 1800s, that's when the frost fairs would happen, and you could actually ice skate on it. No hablo inglés, no pasa nada. Vamos a aprender, okay? Hello from Panama. Lovely to have you here. And the Thames, it's been a long dumping ground. This is like, let's wind down but also give you some spooky stories. It's been a dumping ground for decapitated bodies. And bones and mummified remains have all been found. And the 1880s Thames torso murders, they involved many body parts turning up in the river. So that's kind of crazy. Hopefully I don't end up in the river tonight. I'm not going to get shanked. Why? Because nobody is here, and also I'm the scariest part of London right now. You do a night live, but is it safe? Only if you're Izzie, travelling man. So the River Thames, it has two tides. Did you know that? So it has a tidal river with water flowing from both ways depending on the tide. So it rises and it falls by 7 metres, and this causes flooding and boating chaos and some really crazy optical illusions where you'll see the water, it looks like it's going one way when really it's going the other. Travelling man, only if you're Izzie. It's only safe if you're me, my darling. You're practising so hard the British English. It's nice to see you. Every day you've got to practice the English language. And During the World War, Hitler allegedly ordered the Luftwaffe not to destroy any of the Thames bridges because he wanted to be able to march the military. And oh my God, the lights have just gone off on the London Eye. What the hell? The lights have just turned off on the London Eye. Why? Why? Are they doing maintenance work? Is it closing down? Has a Luftwaffe bomb landed? We're definitely going to do our battle along here again, guys, so that we can get your names down here, and I will write it because Vinnie keeps getting paid off. They haven't paid the bill. Yeah, they haven't. Duck, duck, goose. Now, the Queen, she owns the swans. So by tradition, all unmarked swans on the Thames, they belong to the Crown. And each summer, everybody conducts a swan upping, where the swan census involving boats and robes and oaths, you know, it all happens, which is really beautiful. There's a secret beach here that exists, and it's just near Gabriel's Wharf, and it's called South Bank Beach, unofficially. So if you ever want to not do a trip down to Brighton for the day as a Londoner, then you can go to Gabriel's Wharf. But please don't flip and swim in the Thames, because the current is so strong, it will take you under and you'll be gone. You haven't topped up the electric heat. Oh, Dan Dodd, what a nightmare. So guys, thank you so much for being here. It's been lovely to have you. I hope you've enjoyed this as much as I have, but it's time that I got myself home and got myself another Tesco meal deal. Oh my God, I'm so sick of Tesco's. That's hilarious. But you know what? Oh God, your brother fell in the Thames. Travelling man, thank you. I'm always careful and London fears me. But you know what? I've got my torch here and we're going to shine it into the river and see what we can see. Look how dirty it is. Oh. And it's less grimy now, but it's just the sediment really. But look, it's so dark and grimy. Can you see the light just completely disappears? But here we are. How cool is that? Well guys, it's been lovely having you. I'm Izzy, we do night city walks, and we have reached the end of a glorious time in London. And that was Big Ben chiming in to say good night. Thanks, Izzy. So it's lovely having you here. Thank you guys for the follow. And you can join me every single night. We come here, we do fantastic lives, and we show you all around London. And it's 11:45 now, so if I don't get myself going in the direction I need to, I'm going to turn into a pumpkin. But unlike Cinderella, I don't have any glass slippers. I have Skechers. Adios, but see me in the afterlife. Yeah, I don't plan on dying just yet, babes. Thank you for that. So good night, guys. Thank you for being here. It's been lovely. And see me again tomorrow night. Let's walk across the bridge together. We're just going to have a gentle walk. Enjoy the views. A gentle walk to end a really lovely evening. So we get really excited on our main part, and then when it comes to the wind down, it's like the smooth chill time. And you know what, you've only just arrived. Well, you know what, we're just going to play some nice calm tunes and you guys can listen to my chill out music whilst we cross the river. How about that? I'll have to give you a Spotify list.
per lo metro.
Smoking cigarettes on the roof. You look so pretty and I love this view. Don't bother looking down, we're not going that way. At least I know I am here to stay. We fell in love in October, that's why I love looking at the stars, admiring from above. My girl, you will be my girl, my girl, my girl, my girl. You will be my girl, my girl, my girl, my girl. You will be my girl, my girl, my girl, my girl. You will be my world, my world, my world, my girl. You will be my girl. Sexy to someone is all I really want. Sometimes sexy to someone is all I really want. Nothing more, nothing less. I feel like walking through the park. Sexy to someone, I think about it all. Checking out of the hotel, alone inside a bar. Ask if I'm in the movie. No, I didn't get the part. Sexy to somebody who loved you. Oh, I need a reason to your house. And it's just a little thing I can't live without. Sexy is something I see in everything. Money sticking to your hands, sugar on the mouth. Nothing to understand the shape you seem to all this time. And all the ways you pose up there turn to whisper in your ear. And you know I've never hurt you, and you know that it means so much, and you don't even
Lying time. Thank you, Shane, for subscribing. Okay, guys, it's time now that we wound down. And thank you so much for being here. I've really enjoyed tonight. I hope you've had a lovely time. I enjoyed listening to my sad, chill indie pop. It's been lovely having you. Have a great evening, and I will see you all tomorrow, my little nuggets. Mwah, 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 mwah. See you later. I will share my playlist. I'll make one for you. And we're going to start doing this every evening. We're going to have a wind down where we just go a bit non-verbal for a little while. See you later.